Luis Perotti, Donato Fen, Ludovic Pilot, Bosat Demián, Álvaro Blanco, Guillermo Goyanel, Eusebio Rodríguez, José Luis Benítez y José Antonio Panel.
Aquí nos está nuestro último competidor en categoría amateur, especialistas en ríos como el Sella, también en el TotalSUP. Vamos, ¿qué pasó? Fuerte aplauso.
All right, guys, welcome back, everyone. Live stream number 3. We are the what's up for this wave? Battle for Hercules, third edition, and we are moving on day 1 of this international event to the quarterfinal. So it is getting serious over here. Make sure to share your this live stream. We're going to be together for the next 4 races, 4 quarterfinals for the men's, elite men's, with some top names, top international names. Itzel Delgado in the center of your screen over there. From Peru, the Peruvian prince. We've got Fernando Perez Serra from Andalusia, starboard rider. We have Ludovic Telad from France, SIC Maui, global team rider. Ethan Brie as well from France, another SIC Maui rider. We've got Rasmus Westermann from Denmark. Is gonna be on a Sonova board. Who else have we got? I think David Leao. David Leao is there, unless that's Ludovic. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a couple of minutes. We'll find out very soon. We should also have Aaron Sanchez. Unless Aaron Sanchez is in the other heat. No, that's not Aaron. Aaron is, first of all, Aaron is on the starboard and he'll be in the next heat. We're going to have Roberto Canedo on the SIC Maui Atlantis on the lane number 12. So some top international races, 4 quarterfinals coming up. This is quarterfinal number 1 about to start. Itzel Delgado, Ethan Brie, Ludovic Telad are the 3 clear favorites, as well as Fernando Perez Serra. So 4 top guys. These guys should be at the front very soon. Rasmus Westermann shouldn't be far behind. Let's go Portugal. So someone is cheering for Portugal. Have we got any Portuguese rider? Edgar Barros, please, tell me who you're cheering for. We definitely have some Portuguese-speaking riders from Brazil. 3 of them: David Leao, Eri Tenorio, and Scarlett Miranda. Not sure about Portuguese races. We have Brazil, Peru, Denmark, Italy, France, Spain. Canada. Last year we had South Africa with Taryn King and Cameron Tripney. So Ramos, I don't think he's here, is he? What's his first name? Because the Ramos I know is, I don't think he's here. You can ask questions, comments on the comment box. And here we go, quarterfinal number 1. A great start by Fernando Perez Terra, lane number 1. The Andalusian has got a very good start on the starboard all-star, right next to David Leao, finally up to his standards. In the first position, David Leao, bora bora, Brazil, bora bora, David Leao, SIC Maui racer in first place. We have Fernando Perez Terra in second, Ethan Brie from Brittany, France, SIC Maui in third. Itzel Delgado on a starboard all-star in fourth place. Then it's a local boy in fifth. At the first buoy, David Leao from Brazil, Bahia represent SIC Maui in front. We're talking about the 2024 ISA Sprint World Champion David Leao, who's taking the lead in this first quarterfinal. Half of the field goes through to the next round, which will be the semi-final. Fernando Perez Terra from Andalusia on starboard in second place, Ethan Brie on SIC in third, and Itzel Delgado with bib number Rashguard numbered 3 in fourth place. We have a strong wind in that section, so the wind is coming from the left hand side. And Fernando Perez Terra joining David Leao at the front as both of them are now reaching buoy number 2. David Leao has got a clean turn. Fernando Perez Terra looking strong as well, going wide. Ethan Brie still in third. It's Delgado, a little bit distanced by Ethan. So Ethan Brie from Brittany, northern France, catching up. Oh, that's a good run by a good section by Ethan, who's able to get some ground over. Oh, Fernando Perez Terra trying to overtake now David Leao. Still 2 SIC Maui at the front. Maybe Ethan Brie taking the lead. Yes, it is Ethan Brie in the lead, and David Leao, almost falls down. Manages to recover. Let's see what happens at that buoy number 3 with now Fernando Perez Terra in first position as Ethan Brie is going down. Ethan Brie is going down. David Leao in second place. Ethan is going to climb back up. David Leao, no, it's Delgado trying not to hit Ethan on his head with the nose of his starboard all-star. So the ranking is maintained. Ethan third and Itzel fourth. Fernando Perez Terra in first position on the starboard. David Leao, going down. Fernando goes down, loses his paddle, has to swim to recover his paddle. David Leao recovers his first position. He's got a good 10-15 meter lead now over Fernando Perez and Ethan Brie. In third place, it's Delgado, the Peruvian Prince. In fourth position right now on the starboard all-star. Just back from training in some exotic Portuguese island. Here comes David Leao in the surf. Vamos! Bora, bora, Brazil! David Leao waiting for his bump. We're going to have some surf for that finish. Beautiful surfing by 2 top riders. David Leao from Brazil on the left-hand side. And on the right, it is Fernando Perez Terra now taking the lead. I think we're going to have Fernando winning this first quarterfinal. Itzel Delgado has managed to overtake Ethan Brie in the last buoy, at the last buoy turn. He's going to finish in third place. And Ethan is waiting for the surf. Good surfer, Ethan. Should do well in those little bumps. There you go. So the four favorites have answered the call. They are through to the semis. I need to find out this gentleman's name now, wearing the orange board shorts. He won his repechage heat. Here comes Rasmus Vesterman from Denmark, Klitmøller, called Hawaii, the carpenter by trade, and a SUP racer by passion, Roberto Cañero, on the SIC Maui Atlantis. That's a board that's gonna disappear off the catalogue of SIC now that it has been replaced by the all-round, all-water XRT, and finishing in 7th place. So I think that's just outside of what he needs in order to qualify for the semis. More racers coming in. You can see Lifinka Naranjo cheering for her son. Vamos Perú, arriba Perú! A sort of a racer now taking some bumps. Come on guys, share this live stream. It's gonna be good. It's getting serious. We've got 3 more quarterfinals to go. Let's bring the crowd in. Share on some discussion groups. Can anyone share on the on SUP Race World? That's the discussion group managed by TotalSUP. Can someone share the live stream on SUP Race World, please? We've got something like 9,000 international, or rather racers from worldwide attending that Facebook group. And I think that's it. I think that's the last paddler right there on that. The first edition of the NSP Carolina, I think it is. And we're getting ready for quarterfinal number 2. So that was pretty good. What can we make out of this? What can we take from that win? A very strong finish by Fernando Perecera. A great start by David Leao. We know he's the 2024 ISA Sprint World Champion. So out of the gate, we can definitely rely on David Leao for some fast racing out of the gates. Having said that, he failed in his first race of the day, so it took him a while to get back in his first heat. His second race right now was better. He's finishing second. And he actually, interestingly, he finished he lost his first place in the surf. So that's quite that's something to be wary of, to be aware of rather, for going towards the semifinals and the finals. Then Itzel Elgado stayed in 4th place for a long time and waited the very last buoy to make a move on Ethan. So finishing 3rd, and Ethan Brie, probably a favorite more for the long distance, for tomorrow's long distance, finishing 4th. So clearly a top international racer. It's quarterfinal number 2 is coming up now with Donato France, with Ludovic Tolad. So it was indeed David Leao and not Ludovic Tolad in the quarterfinal number 1. Who else have we got in there? I think Sergio Cantoral is also there. We're pretty far. So Sergio Cantoral, probably the favorite in this one. In the technical race, he won the technical race 2 weeks ago at the Spring SUP race in Comacchio, Italy. So he had a pretty great start of the season with the win in the tech race. He was also on the podium of the sprints. So definitely a very fast racer for short distances. That's the tall guy right there with the blue hat in the center of your screen, carrying the NSP board. Right next to him, Ludovic Telad, SIC Maui rider. We also have Benyam Bosak, the young 15-year-old racer. We've got a few more NSP racers whose names I don't know, unfortunately. But Donato France is also one of the top guys. So great start by Donato France, actually quickly on his board. Actually the best start by Donato France and Sergio Cantoral, another NSP rider right there. Sergio Cantoral from Alicante taking the lead. Donato France faster than usual out of the gate, so it's looking really strong. There's going to be a big battle between these two in this race, I have the feeling. Sergio Cantoral, 19-year-old, actually two 19-year-olds right here. One from Spain and the other one from the Netherlands. Two tall athletes, very athletic. Donato France, you can see, has been putting some muscles over the past 2 years. And you can probably hear the wind in the microphone right now. Sergio Cantoral taking the lead. Second, Donato France, Netherlands, on the Infinity Ever Ready. Actually pushing hard to try and overtake Sergio Cantoral. He's doing that. He's actually managing to take the first place right now. Donato now in first place from the Netherlands. Sergio Cantoral in second place in his draft. I believe in third place. I think I've been calling Luis Perotti the wrong person the whole time. I think it is Luis Perotti in third position of the NSP. Can anyone confirm that, please? I'm a little bit confused as to who is in third position. Definitely the Spanish racer. In fourth place, though, it is Ludovic Telad, the Frenchman. On SIC, Donato France in first. In second, Sergio Cantoral. In third, please help me out with this gentleman. Come on, Donato! Yeah. Go for it. Donato in the lead. Sergio Cantoral, second position. Third position, Luis Perotti. Gracias, Amelia. Luis Perotti, NSP, Carolina, from Mallorca. Ludovic Telad in fourth place. SIC Maui, that's the XRT, the RST by SIC. Then there's a bit of a gap. And help me out with the names if you know who is in fifth, sixth, and well, I know that's Benyam Bosak right there from Germany. Buoy number 3 coming up for Donato France, cleared. You can really feel the wind. Sergio Cantoral second, Luis Perotti third, and Ludovic Telad on SIC Maui RST in fourth. Come on, Donato! The Infinity Speed Freak on the Ever Ready. Now approaching buoy number 4. Just 2 more buoys to clear for the tall athlete from the Netherlands. Sergio Cantoral second, Luis Perotti third. Ludovic Telad, allez Ludo! In fourth. Whoa! Taking a dive. And Amelia Mora is helping me out. I've been calling Danny Senoglu the wrong name the whole time. It was indeed Danny Senoglu previously, and Luis Perotti now making a move on Sergio Cantoral. So we've got an NSP battle going on behind with Luis Perotti now going back and forth in second and third. Sergio Cantoral finally placing a huge attack, not just on Luis Perotti, but potentially on Donato French there. We're going to have a battle for first place now going on. A party wave actually happening between these three, with Luis Perotti in the middle, Donato French on the left, Sergio Cantoral on the right hand side. Who's gonna get it? Luis Perotti is gonna get it. Luis Perotti winner. Donato French second and Sergio Cantoral third. We have Ludovic Tolad in fourth place. I believe this guy's name is Alvaro. Please confirm if you know. And thank you, Amelia Moral, for saving the day. And Benyam Bossack, come on, Benyam! 15-year-old Benyam Bossack, definitely a big name for the future. Racing not with the sub 16 as he should, as he could, but racing with the sub 18. That's Benyam Bossack. And from Galicia, I'm also going blank. Please help me out with this guy's name from Galicia. Here we got Joselu. Vamos, Joselu! From the Benalmadena Nautic Club Nautico. That was quarterfinal number 2. Actually, still going on with one last racer in on the water. Got our friend Stephen Tripney, that's Cameron's dad, who's joining us. Hello, South Africa. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing? You should be here, enjoying some pescadito frito, some fried fish. One of the many local dishes. Pescadito frito. Here you have to speak with the Andalusian accent. You have to cut the S. But instead of pescado, you say pecado. That's my best take at Andalusian accent. El pecado. And Taryn King is here. Yeah, well, not here, but in front of our screen. Taryn King, she started her season last year here in Benalmadena, her international season. And that was a very promising season, and then she disappeared. And made a comeback at the ICF SUP Worlds. Hello guys, hello South Africa. Please keep sharing that live stream. We're having fun here. You can see that the weather is as nice as last year. Very, very similar conditions. Tomorrow we should have less wind, just like last year. And yeah, we've got a pretty good international field. We're missing you guys, Cameron and Taryn, and obviously Steve. So quarterfinal number 2 for the elite men's. We've got quarterfinal number 3 and quarterfinal number 4 coming up, and then we'll take a break, like 45-minute break, just in time to make sure that I've got all the names right for the semis, the afternoon semis and final. I want to make sure that I'm calling all the shots right for the big final. I'm also, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check the quality of this live stream. Is it good? Is the image good? Because there's one thing that I could do, which is not a live stream. I could actually film this and commentate as if I was live, and obviously the quality would be optimal. So I might actually do that if that means for just better images. That also means that I might post 10-15 minutes after the race, after each finals. So let me know if the quality of the stream is good enough for you guys, because I might have a different strategy for this afternoon. Yeah, just let me know. Está perfecto, me dice Amelia Morral. Tengo una fan ahí en Mallorca. Gracias, Amelia. Muchas gracias. Okay. So I've got plan B just in case anyway. All right. So what are these guys doing? Why is it taking so long? Sergio, tengo hambre.
Yo también.
Tengo hambre. ¿Dónde está mi bocadillo? Come on, tell us some Spanish dishes, some local dishes.
Tú lo has visto. La paella.
La paella. Hay un bocadillo muy famoso, el bocadillo de calamares, sí. Oh, gosh. 2 more races and I can go have a calamar sandwich. Quality is good. Okay, thanks Evelina from Lithuania. Maximus Sirje is here, probably cheering for his friend Itzel Gatto from SEPA training, the SEPA training crew. Back from God, what's the name of the Portuguese island you were at training? Azores. Yes, Azores. So we've got quarterfinal number 3 coming up. A few riders already getting ready. I think is that Christian Anderson? Yeah, Christian Anderson in lane number 1. Arthur Arutkin, the Frenchman, on an Infinity Blackfish, the new model. In lane number 2. In lane number 3, Aaron Sanchez from Mallorca. Right next to another Mallorquin, that's Manuel Simoncelli, Mark Simoncelli, the son of Manuel Simoncelli, who is the national coach for Team Spain under the Spanish Surfing Federation. We've got Daniel Senoglu. Thank you very much again, Amelia Moral, for reminding me Daniel's name. I got him mixed up with Ruiz Perotti earlier on. Who else have we got? We've got Filippo Mercuriali from Italy, and Glenn Sloss from Scotland has managed to qualify for the quarterfinal. That's pretty good. Okay, look, it looks they're clearing the field, and I have no idea why. So they're going to do it again, I think. I don't know what happened there. So Arthur Arutkin and Christian Andersen, aka Paul Albert, are still there. Are they choosing the name?
Número 3, Aaron Sánchez.
Okay, so
Número 4, Filippo Mercuriali.
Okay, I get it. For this quarterfinal, they have to choose their lanes.
Número 6, Astier Barlota.
So Aaron Sanchez, Filippo Mercuriali,
Daniel Denis.
and Mark Simoncelli have been called.
Número 8,
Daniel Dennis has been called. Glenn Sloss coming up. Daniel Senoglu.
Número 9, Antonio Churón.
Oh, Daniel Dennis is probably Daniel Senoglu, right? Amelia, ayuda, por favor. Daniel Dennis, Senoglu es la misma persona, ¿no? Imagino. ¿Puede ser? No, estoy preguntando a una chica que me está ayudando con los nombres. Uy, cuidado con esta ola. Una ola de verdad, ¿eh? That's a real one. That's a real wave. All right, Glenn Sloss in the middle from Scotland. Filippo Mercuriali. Daniel Senoglu, lane number 1. We've got Mark Simoncelli, Aaron Sanchez, both of them from Mallorca. Arthur Arutkin, who had a knee surgery. He had to fix his meniscus. And Christian Andersen, who looked really, really strong in his first race. This is race number 2 for some, and race number 3 for the athletes who had to go through the repechage round. Great start by Aaron Sanchez, Arthur Arutkin. Christian Andersen is the fastest. He is in the lead, the NSP rider from Klitmüller. Denmark on a NSP Puma. Aaron Sanchez now catching up with him. It is Christian Andersen, aka Paul Albert, in first. NSP starboard in second with Aaron Sanchez. Denmark and Mallorca, Spain in first and second. Arthur Aritkin on the Infinity Blackfish in third. Filippo Mercuriali on the Flying Fish Freedom Pro. From Italy, fourth. Mark Simoncelli from Mallorca in fifth. Daniel Senoglu on the Starboard All-Star. I didn't catch the name of the Lycra Rasguard number 6 on the Starboard All-Star. If you know the name of number 6, that would be great. Help me out with this. But at the front over there, Christian Andersen, we're struggling a little bit with the boat, huh? It's the wind is really, really strong, and the waves are getting bigger and bigger. That's going to make for some amazing surfing, I'm sure, afterwards. Behind me, let's not forget Glenn Sloss from Scotland on the Infinity Blackfish with the Scottish flag sticker on the nose of his board. And SIC Maui Rider in the starboard at the back. Let's see who's in first position now. Buoy number 2, it is Aaron Sanchez, who's managed to take the lead over Christian Andersen. Starboard and NSP 1 and 2. Arthur Aritkin with a 15-meter gap to close. In third position, Filippo Mercuriali on the Flying Fish Freedom Pro in fourth, followed by Mark Simoncelli, the young athlete from Mallorca. Aaron Sanchez from Mallorca, precisely, on the Starboard All-Star. The cousin of Laura Kedglas, former world champion and former European champion. He is himself a former junior world champion. Won several titles in 2021 in on Lake Balaton in Hungary. Christian Andersen losing his first place, being pushed by the wave and the wind a little bit in second place. In third place, Infinity with Arthur Aritkin, the Frenchman from the north of France, pro windsurfer, pro SUP racer. Filippo Mercuriali at the back in fourth, who's been caught up by Mark Simoncelli. What about at the front? Still Aaron Sanchez from Portaldriano, Mallorca. Checking the waves. They're coming from the side. It's a bit tricky to handle, but it's doing well. It's doing okay. Very close to that buoy. Christian Andersen looking strong as well. Pretty relaxed. As well as Arthur Aritkin. Allez Arthur! So 1, 2, 3. Aaron Sanchez, Christian Andersen, and Arthur Aritkin in fourth place. Behind me, Filippo Mercuriali from Italy, northern Italy. Here comes the surf. Let's have some fun, guys. Some great surfers, some good waves. Aaron Sanchez still in the lead, but Christian Andersen, who knows the spot pretty well, is going to milk those bumps. And he's going to be able maybe to catch up with Aaron. 1 and 2, Spain and Denmark, with Aaron Sanchez and Christian Andersen, aka Paul Albert, starboard and NSP. What about Arthur Aritkin? Come on, Arthur. Put on a bit of a show for us. Aaron Sanchez now reaching the beach in first position. Paul Albert playing with the little bumps in second place, third place for Arthur Aritkin. And here comes a little battle between Spain and Italy with Mark Simoncelli and Filippo Mercuriali. Filippo Mercuriali might overtake Mark. Daniel Senoglu from Mallorca. Sixth place for Daniel Senoglu.
Tenemos detrás a Héctor Acosta y ahí va a ser el camino a disfrutar de esta tercera edición de Hércules, primera europea. Los está detrás.
Glenn, come on, Glenn, put on a show for us. Show us your surfing skills. Glenn from Scotland. That's a perfect Scottish name for a citizen of Scotland. Glenn. Could be called Scott as well. That would be a good match. An SIC Maui board coming in. So that was quarterfinal number 3. We've got one more to go before we take a break and then spend an afternoon of semi-finals and finals. I think I need to check the schedule, but I'm pretty sure that's what's lined up for us. And I think from the semis or from the final, I'm pretty sure the final is going to be we're going to have 2 laps, but maybe starting from the semis, we might have 2 laps of this course, meaning that we are going to have, obviously, twice longer races. This is the last racer to... Oh, good wave for him, come on. Let's see if he handles that well. Yeah, easy. All right, guys. Well, so pretty strong finish by Aaron. Christian Andersen first, the fastest out of the gates. Caught up by Aaron pretty quickly. Aaron took over. Yeah, the feeling he took over whenever he felt like he could. So pretty early, and didn't let go of that first place. So Aaron Sanchez looking strong for the going into the semis. Christian Andersen I have a feeling he didn't push too hard, to be honest. So some of their Buitons were like super safe. Obviously these guys are super skilled, so they make everything they do look very easy. So what we're doing right now, don't worry, we're gonna go back to the start line, but look at this. We have plenty of water in our boat. So what Captain Sergio behind me is doing is actually trying to get rid of that water by covering a bit of ground. So we're going a little bit faster just to get rid of that water. Wow, it's beautiful here. Beautiful coastline. Got the mountains. All right, I can hear that. Perfect. Okay, quarterfinal number 4. The last quarterfinal for the men's is coming up with Antonio Morillo. He comes from southern Spain, Andalusia, from Caños de Meca, I believe, or Cadiz. We've got Eri Tenoyo from Brazil / US, Florida, USA. We have Ivan de Frutos from Alicante, from Santa Pola, on the starboard. Ivan Puente from Galicia.
Número 7,
Vince Duschneitz. Vince Duschneitz. I don't know where he's from. Vince Duschneitz. the tall blonde guy. So that's not Tobias Ernst. I said Tobias Ernst. I was just taking a guess. It usually works. Didn't this time. So Vince Duschnitz. Oscar Ruiz. So we've got Oscar Ruiz, but it's not the Oscar Ruiz that you know. We're not talking about OR training coach. So number 8 with a black hat, that's Oscar Ruiz. So top names here are Eric Tenorio, Brazil, Antonio Morillo, Spain, Ivan de Frutos, Spain, who else? That's my. These are my 3 favorites, and they're on the left-hand side. And Ivan Puente. Ivan Puente, young sub racer from Galicia. He looks a little bit like slightly shorter than Sergio Cantoral, but basically a tall and thin, athletic rider wearing a blue hat on an NSP board in lane number 1. He's actually got a pretty good start. Who has got the best start though? It looks like Ivan de Frutos is at the front with Antonio Morillo on the NSP right in the middle with a blue hat. Eric Tenorio on the Flying Fish Freedom Pro. Looking strong in 3rd place right now. Ivan Puente right here in front of us on the NSP, catching up with Eric Tenorio and Ivan Frutos. So it is an equal second. We've got Ivan de Frutos, Eric Tenorio, and Ivan Puente chasing Antonio Morillo, the NSP international rider on the Carolina. We've got Vince Duschnitz on the Starwood All-Star, the tall blonde guy over there. And Oscar Ruiz on the wearing a black hat right here. Oh, it is no. Sorry. I'm just talking nonsense. Oscar Ruiz, indeed, the coach, is in the race. I just didn't see him, so apologies for that. We've got the actual OR training coach, Oscar Ruiz, in the race. But at the front, it is Antonio Morillo. Antonio Morillo from Andalusia in the lead. NSP has got a good 7 to 8 meters for himself. And facing the wind, Ivan Puente, Eric Tenorio, Ivan Frutos, Brazil and Spain chasing another Spaniard. Whoa. Sorry about that, my gimbal. It's a little bit weak against that strong wind. So Antonio Morillo in 1st position. There you go. NSP rider in front. 2nd, another NSP rider. That's Ivan Puente. Ivan de Frutos is trying to go to the buoy with a different line. So we are getting out of the way. And Eric Tenorio finished 3rd in the long distance at the ICF SUP World Championship. So he is a bronze medalist from 2024 under the ICF, the International Canoe Federation. Over there at buoy number 3, Antonio Morillo still in the lead. A good lead, maybe 20, 30 meters for Antonio Morillo. We're going to stick with him a little bit. Vamos, Antonio! 30, 40 meters. Wow, those strokes are super, super efficient. You can really feel the glide. And look how fast he's going into buoy number 4. He's going to be able to actually see how much of a lead he's got. because he's got such a big lead that he can actually cross path with Ivan Puente, Ivan Frutos, Eri Tenorio in fourth. Bora Eri, bora! Vince Disnates in fifth, and Antonio Murillo is already in surf mode, finishing really, really, really strong. Antonio Murillo didn't find any match to his talent today, finishing in the surf. Let's see what happens behind him. It's clearly race one for Antonio Murillo. Here comes Ivan Puente, Ivan de Frutos, and Eri Tenorio. We're going to have a party wave, guys. Come on. Eri Tenorio pushing hard, but maybe missing that wave. Ivan de Frutos has got the advantage over the other two riders on the starboard from Alicante. Paris Water Sports Club member. Eri Tenorio is going to finish in third place. Ivan Puente in fourth, and Vince in fifth place. Fifth place. Rash guard number 5. I don't know who that is. Feel free to. So Aetz, I don't know who's Aetz. ¿Cómo se llama él? Jorge from Benalmadena, and I don't know the name of the guy wearing the black hats. I mistook him for someone else. I thought they were. I didn't know Oscar Ruiz was actually racing. I'm very surprised to see Oscar Ruiz race. So yeah. Anyway, his face popped up when the name Oscar Ruiz was called on the mic. But yeah, clearly that wasn't the coach from OR Training, who coaches among many top athletes, Esperanza Barreras. That's him right there. Vamos, Oscar! So this is Oscar Ruiz, ladies and gentlemen, the coach of OR Training. OR stands for Oscar Ruiz in Fuerteventura. Many top athletes spend some time in Fuerteventura to train specifically with this guy. Alright guys, this is it. What did you think? We've got some pretty strong contenders, for the big prize today. I have to say I'm impressed. Fernando Perez, Aaron Sanchez, Antonio Murillo, who won the first quarterfinal. I'm going blank. It's looking good. It's looking good for the Spanish Tormenta right here. So this was quarterfinal number 4, the quarterfinal round. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go. We're gonna start again, I guess in 45 minutes for the semi-final, and then followed by the final. Obviously, we're gonna have the women's as well as the men's races. Really look forward to it. Need to eat something. Need to drink something. Need to charge a little bit my phone battery, and hopefully we're gonna have some great coverage. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. Keep sharing the live streams. That's a good way to grow our sport. If you want to support TotalSUP, you can buy a hat, you can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a mug, you can buy a rash guard, some pretty good rash guards. It's all on TotalSUP.com. You can find the shop, you can buy online. And we got a tiny percentage which basically buys us coffee and beer. Sergio, Captain Sergio, ¿listo para una tarde de semifinales y final? Listo estamos aquí. Y vamos a comer. Let's go eat. You.